What's going on, everyone? Packer Plug, back with another video, and it is Bears week. It's time to go Bears hunting. But before we get right into that, if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe. Our views are growing crazy, our channel's growing crazy, but a lot of you aren't subscribed, so make sure you go subscribe. I'll wait a couple seconds. Do you subscribe it? Make sure you subscribe, please. It helps the channel grow so much. Let's get right into this. The Green Bay Packers at the Chicago Bears. This is going to be a good one. It's going to be Jordan Love versus Caleb Williams, who's been struggling. Caleb Williams has been struggling. The Chicago Bears have been struggling. Bottom of the division. They are gonna be in Chicago. It will be a noon game, and it's gonna be the first time Jordan Love and Caleb Williams play. So that's exciting. It's the beginning of this era because I do think Caleb Williams will be their long-time quarterback for a while, and Jordan Love will be our long-term quarterback for a while. So this is really gonna set everything up for the future. This is going to be Jordan Love's third game starting against the Chicago Bears. This will be Caleb Williams' first, and I think it's really prime for the Green Bay Packers to have a bounce back week coming off the bye. The Chicago Bears are 4-5. The Packers are 6-3. The Packers did just come off a horrible loss against the Lions, but somehow only lost by 10 points in a game that felt like it should have been much worse. But if you watch my my video after that game, the Packers, it was a lot of self-inflicted wounds, and a lot of people don't want to admit that. And that's not me not giving Chicago or Detroit their flowers, because Detroit deserves their flowers. They won that game decisively. But the Green Bay Packers did make a lot of mistakes. A missed field goal and a pick six by Jordan Love that if you come back with those, it's kind of looking like a different game. A Dontavian Wicks drop ball that was behind him, yes, but it was definitely still catchable. You limit those mistakes, you're right there in that game, and they could have came out with it. And now they go to Chicago and play the 4-5 Bears, and the Bears have been struggling. Haven't scored a touchdown in 3 weeks, haven't been winning. There was even questions if Caleb Williams is still going to be the starter, if they're going to bench him, and it looks like he's still going to be a starter. You know, Chicago's kind of spiraling, but the Chicago defense is legit, man. In terms of their defensive ranking, they're number 13 in the league, so they're in that upper echelon. Their passing defense is number 7. Their rushing defense is number 24, which isn't that great. But then their scoring defense is 7. Their red zone defense is number 1. So that's going to be tough for the Green Bay Packers, man. Red zone defense against the Bears. Bears have the number 1 red zone defense. Their third down defense is number 7. So this Bears defense is not a joke. As for the Bears offense, they're ranked 30th overall, so they're not very good. Their passing offense is 30th. Their rushing offense is 25, so they're not too great. They're not doing too well. Caleb Williams does not look great. He doesn't look great. And Jordan Love hasn't either, but Jordan Love's been good, right? 15 touchdowns still. He still does well. He still gets points up on the board. He has been dealing with injury, and he will play. But I still think that this Green Bay Packers team coming off the bye, coming healthy into this Bears game, they're going to have a bounce-back game, and I see Jordan Love potentially throwing 3-4 touchdowns. He needs to limit the turnovers, needs to limit the mistakes, and it's going to be hard against this Bears defense. It looks actually pretty good. Pretty good. The Bears' red zone offense is pretty good, though. They're number 8, and then their third down offense is last in the league. So if the Green Bay Packers can get them to third down, they can get those 3 and outs, man. They definitely can. And the Packers offense has been really good. They're number 3 in offense, total offense ranking right now. They're number 3 with only the Ravens and the 49ers ahead of them. Packers passing offense is number 7. Packers rushing offense is number 3. Their scoring offense is number 9. Their red zone offense is not that great, 29th. Their third down offense is kind of middle of the pack, 19th. So we'll see how this Packers offense does, but they're good. They're electric, and they can get it done. It really comes down to how this defense is going to play. Are they going to be able to get pressure? Are they going to be able to stop them? And if the offense can get going and get a few touchdowns, this should be an easy win in Chicago. This should be a dominant win in Chicago coming off the bye. This needs to be a moment where you're entering the back half of the season. You have to turn it on here. You have to turn it on here and make a run. And this is the moment against a Bears team that's struggling, that should not win this game. You need to get a decisive win in this division. You need to catch up to the Lions. You need to catch up to the Vikings, and this is the game to do it. I think Jordan Love will have a bounce-back game. I predict 3-4 touchdowns. Will he throw an interception? Who knows? I hope not. I'm predicting he does not. I'm predicting that bye week they really sat him down. They really watched the film, and they figured things out. I think they did. And this is going to be a huge game. It's going to be a fun game. I cannot wait. The Packers defense is what you have to worry about a little bit, but in terms of their secondary, solid. Xavier McKinney, solid. Quarterbacks, solid. The question is going to be the pass rush. Can they get to Caleb Williams? Can they stop the Bears' run game? The Packers' defense is number 12, so they're a good defense. Their passing defense is number 15. Their rushing defense is number 10. Their scoring defense is number 11. Their red zone defense, 21, middle of the pack. Their third down defense, number 6. So it's a great opportunity. We'll see how they do. But then again, their rushing defense, their pass rush defense specifically, 29th in the league, and that's not very good. This defensive line, if you saw my video yesterday, needs to step up. Rashawn Gary needs to step up. LVN needs to finally have a coming out moment and just come out and have a great game and light up Caleb Williams. And I can see that happening in Chicago. I could see them going in there and it just being a bloodbath because of how the Chicago Bears have been struggling. Of course, I don't want to jinx it. I just hope it's a great game. I could potentially see this going to 34-14, 34-17, right around there. That's my prediction. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Do you think the Green Bay Packers will win this game? Do you think it'll be a blowout? Do you think they're going to struggle? Or do you think they're going to lose? Do you think our defensive line is going to continue to struggle? Do you think Jordan Love will continue to throw interceptions? Or is he going to come off this bye week healthy, having looked at the film, come back and light up the field? Let me know what you guys think down below. And as always, make sure you subscribe. We're growing like crazy. Appreciate you guys. Pack plug.